Good morning, junkies! Well, the weekend's over. We're back to work. BMW 650 motor or 4.4 N63 motors all together. Wire harness is on. All the accessories are on. We're getting ready to put it up, slide it into the car. All right, let's say a little good morning to Hans and Franz here. What's up, Hans? What's up, Franz? What's going on today? Did you have a good weekend?
Yeah.
You guys ready to work?
We're ready to work.
So what are we going to do now? What? You're going to... Man, listen, guys. What are you going to do?
We're going to pump you up.
Pump? Okay, you guys messed that shit up. Okay, whatever. I tried. Listen, junkies, I tried. I tried to get them to do it. We're going to pump you up, but they just don't get it. They don't get it. Yeah, just kick the rock. That's how you do it. I'm sure this is exactly the way they do at BMW, right?
Espérate, Ramón, espérate.
Everybody have a good weekend? It was Easter weekend, it was holiday weekend. Hope everybody had a good time. Hope everybody did their Easter egg hunt for those of you that celebrate, I guess. Okay, she looks straight now. You guys need me to help? You want me to put this camera down? Folks, I'm going to put this camera down and give him a hand sliding this in. Be right back. Okay, almost into position. Just got to lower it down a little, get it lined up.
No, ya pasó.
No, se va a atorar en la transmisión. No es que lo hayas soltado nomás así, sino que tienes que...
Ramón, no, ahí pásame.
¿Sí?
Okay, motor's dropped into place. Everything seems to be okay up top for right now. Making sure everything lines up underneath motor, tranny. Got a couple of bolts in. Engine mounts are bolted up. I got you. So shy. Anyhow, everything looks like it's all up together here. Then it's gonna get everything connected on the bottom. Like I said, everything's lined up, thankfully. After we got it slid into position. Then what's gonna happen after everything underneath is all bolted up and secure, we're gonna drop it down and get the wire harness on. Hopefully she'll start. Well, Franz is working his little butt off here. Motor is in, underneath is all done, attached, transmission, all the motor mounts, everything's put together. That was pretty quick. However, now the fun part is connecting all the wiring, getting everything put back in place and getting the radiation hooked back up. How many plugs have you put back on so far?
A lot.
A lot of plugs, lots of plugs, a lot of electronics, a lot of sensors. That's where all the work with these cars comes from. That's where the difference is between doing a good old American car, like swapping out a Mustang motor or Camaro or anything else. Very simple, but these BMWs, Benzes, the German cars, a lot of sensors, a lot of little plugs, tiny little clips. So it's getting together. As wiring goes together, we'll get the radiation on and try to fire her up. Fingers crossed. Hey, all the wiring's in place. Got Hans's connecting radiation. Getting a little closer, little by little. How you feeling about this? Really? Man of a lot of words. Huh.
Mucho.
Mucho? Okay, mucho. I don't know what he's saying, mucho, but I'm saying mucho work, I assume. But there we go, it's getting closer. How about you? You have anything to say?
No, I just got a lot of stress.
A lot of stress. Oh, okay. Oh, with that, see you. Fluids are going in. It's getting some lifeblood. You're getting some special BMW coolant. Of course, it's got to be blue. Guys, it's very important to use the right fluids. BMW, even with their trannies and their power steering, use mineral fluids. Of course, it looks like Mobil 1 full synthetic oil for the engine. Again, the blue antifreeze. We're getting closer. We pull out the boost pack and oh boy, my fingers are crossed. Okay, folks, okay. Hans and Franz here, we're just under the hood. You know, they're filling up all the fluids. and Franz here's like, okay, let me check the power steering fluid. And he's been spending 15 minutes looking for where to put the power steering fluid. Then I had to tell him, it's got an electric rack and pinion. There's no fluid.
Sorry.
It's electric.
I'm a human.
You almost hit your head on it 4 times. It's right in the front, right under the car. Just putting a little more coolant in. Right? You're not going to look for any other thing. You're not going to look where the Finnegan pin goes or anything, right?
No.
The exhaust bearings, you check them first too. Okay, folks, next we're getting to the starting it up. The booster pack's coming out soon. I know I said that a few minutes ago, but it's coming, it's coming. As soon as they stop looking for things that don't exist. Okay, this is being done in real time, unlike those, TikTok videos and videos. You see people like cracking open safes. Then it stops and goes, and all of a sudden there's tons of money in there. But here we go. We're going to try to fire it up.
Yes or no?
You got power? Here we go. I hear bing. Up. Up. Doesn't sound like enough power. No. No. Sounds like it's draining the power.
Espérate, hay que conseguir otro power.
Hang on, I think we have to put the booster pack on the battery in the trunk. Go from there. Hang tight. Okay, we got the other booster pack on. Oh, no, I took the keys out. I got to reach for the keys. Okay, Bravo. Let's give it a go. Up, up, up. Oh! It's alive! It's alive! All right. I'll let it out a little. Give it a little bit. Let it run a little. No smoke in the back. Oh, no. That's just dust getting blown around. Let it idle a little bit. Let it idle. Hans! You did it, Hans! How's the rest of the car look now? Everything's on?
Yeah, we still got it.
Hey, we didn't get to see all this before. You happy?
Yeah, we just gotta do some checking on the legs.
Okay. Very good, folks. Shut it down, check everything out. Make sure no leakies. There's smoke coming off the top there, but that's probably some spilled antifreeze or oil is burning off. But otherwise, she sounds good. Definitely better than what the other motor was, because the other motor was locked up, didn't even move. My guys, you pumped us up. Well, it's looking a little like Christmas. Any of you guys build toys or stuff for your kids or your wife, and there's always leftover parts? I don't know about this. Just kidding. That's stuff off the old engine, stuff that got swapped over extras. There she is. Almost all back together again. Hey, Franz, what's this, Franz? That electric rack and pinion? Where's the power steering fluid go? No. You don't know where's the power steering fluid go.
Why you make fun of me?
I'm not making fun of you. Come on. I'm just saying. Anyhow, folks, motor's all in, all back together again. Everything's buttoned up. We had it running last night. It was started up good. I did watch the video, and this camera is so sensitive. It actually sounded like the motor was a little loud, but the motor actually runs beautiful. It's just this mic picks up every little clink and dink and ping and ding, except for my voice. It picks up everything but my voice. Anyhow, so the motor's running good. We got everything together. Just got to put the one tire on, and we're gonna get it off the lift and pull it out, and hopefully the tranny and everything's good. Well, the beam is all together, motor's in, it starts up. However, the new problem, the battery's dead. So we have to keep starting it with the booster pack. And with BMWs, when you have a weak battery, you need a really strong booster pack. If you've ever seen the size of a BMW battery, it cranks heavily. Or it's a high cranking battery, or whatever the hell you want to call it. This car, of course, doesn't have a key. So it only has the electric pop for on the key fob or in the car. So, of course, that doesn't work, so we can't get in the trunk. So I went to the old lube tube, and it says to check the fuse for the power trunk. So that's what we're doing now, because if we can't open the trunk, we can't put a new battery in, and without a proper battery, you know, the car's not going to run properly. And of course, you know, there was some people say, oh, you're going through the trunk. You know, most of these have the ski package, so you put skis in. Well, when you open up the center armrest, it's solid. So there's no way to squeeze through the trunk. And even if you do move the material, this car doesn't have the ski boot option. So we have no choice but to check the fuses and try to figure out how to open up this trunk. But of course, like I say with every project, there's always something. So luckily the motor went in, the motor was good, but now we just have to take care of this issue. Car companies, can't you just please put keys back in somewhere? Well, as with any other car you buy at a sale, you never really know what's going on with it. You never know what's wrong. Again, obviously, this customer bought a car with the bad motor, which is now replaced and running. However, now that the car is running, on top of that, we still can't get into the trunk. The car's running. However, after leaving it running for a while, the battery has kind of charged itself, so we'll start now without the booster pack. However, the trunk release doesn't work. The key fob doesn't work to remove the trunk. Yes, we know that there's a lock that goes inside the glove compartment. The lock is open for the trunks. It still won't open. There's some other issues with the car. For instance, it won't go into park. It's stuck in neutral. So you have to start in neutral and then go from there. Obviously, some sort of electrical issue that they're going to have to work through. But again, these are things we don't know if they were wrong before the car got here or if it's something that happened after the fact. You know, these cars are just very complicated. Thankfully, the motor's in and it runs well. But I mean, let's just take a look. Let's take a look at this. Guys, this is the hood latch. But look at how complicated it is. It has a piston. It's two pieces, got the latch. And not only is there only one, but there's two of them. I mean, the Germans just overcomplicate things. Hang on one second. Let's go take a look. It happens to be a Hyundai Veloster here in the driveway. Look at that. Look at that. Same thing. Look at how simple it is. Works the same exact way. Anyhow. So again, the motor's in. Runs well. Again, there's a couple of gremlins going on here. There's a fuse box in the trunk that we need to check. However, again, the damn thing won't open, and I don't think I can use Junk Force 1 to rip the trunk open. I don't think the guy would be so happy with that. But overall, the guys got it done. Hans and Franz, where are they? Hans, Franz, come here. Up there cleaning up the shop, getting ready for the next car. Franz, Hans, no, come here, come on. You gotta make me walk inside. It's beautiful. I don't get the sun going.
Beautiful day, man.
It is beautiful. Why are you hiding out in the garage? Oh, wait.
We're cleaning up.
You're cleaning up for the next... All right, you got it. Anyway, guys, again, another good job. Hans and Franz, thanks for coming on in and working on a German car. I think we're going to get Roman and Bravo back. However, there is a rumor of a Fiat coming in, so I think we're going to have Mario and Luigi here to work on the Italian car when it gets here.
Fiat.
But guys, great job. The car's running. We're working on those other gremlins, but the main job was to get the motor in and get the car running because it was seized when it came in. So now it runs and drives, although again, some little minor things we have to figure out and work out. But hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.